That's jakprints.com. Do we still do that?
Nah, I mean, you're supposed to run through all the sponsors, but...
Oh,
Pollyanna DIY.
I like him. He's a good dude. He's done. I set him up with you, actually.
Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Good guy. Does great work. Pollyanna. Check him out. Check out his pins. Check out
his T-shirts.
The Swoggle pins on there. The T-shirts. Some pretty awesome T-shirts as well. Angelo's Pizza on Madison Avenue in Lakewood, Ohio.
There you go.
See?
IndependentWrestling.tv.
IWTV.
Use promo code ABSOLUTE for a 20-day extended free trial. SmartMarkVideo.com for all your AIW video needs.
See, we're much better at this than Steve. Like, he's not good.
Okay, here we go. You guys have like such a weird ongoing
He's not
feud.
good at the intros, and we're like, it's just me and you and Mr. Whiskers, who's a female, watching some old AIW.
While I have a breakdown today,
John, ladies and gentlemen,
I hope in retrospect this is all worked out. But I'm not having a good
ladies
morning.
and gentlemen, this is it's becoming a thing where whenever I come to a show is when there's issues. We have Sid. Now we have this. It is time check 12:44 p.m.
on May the 17th.
On May the 17th. And
the morning of Keep the Heads Ringing.
The morning of Keep the Heads. I don't know what that's a reference to.
It is a Dr. Dre song.
It's a Dr. Dre song. Jonathan Thorne woke up to a text message at 5 a.m. from Al Phoenix saying, "Hey, missed my connection,"
which he didn't. He didn't have a connection like that early in the morning.
Okay.
I was told to fly him from San Diego to Cleveland, which that is the flight that I bought. It was so expensive.
Yep.
And then I get a message that he's in Guadalajara, Mexico today.
Well, he's from Mexico.
But he lives in San Diego.
How do you know he's not visiting family?
Why would you go visit a family when you have a flight out of San Diego at 6 a.m.?
Could have flew to San Diego this morning and just missed that connection. Anyways, it is 12:44, and we don't know if Pentagon and or Phoenix are going to be here.
Which I'm having a nervous breakdown about.
John Thorne yelled at Mr. Whiskers. This is something I've been dreaming about for my whole entire life.
I'm in a high stress.
He's not in a good mood. I thought...
And you said, "Oh, let's do a podcast. This is great."
We got to get to the heart of the matter, Thorne. You always say that.
The heart of the matter is I'm terrified of how this day is going to go.
But we always make the best of it, John. So what I thought, oh my God. Folks, we are watching right now Ricky Shane Page versus John Thorne, No Ropes Barbed Wire. I thought what would make John happy in all of this.
You just wanted to see me experience pain. You were rifling through all these old DVDs.
Yeah, I love this. Oh, God. What I thought would make John really happy is watching old AIW stuff. I've never seen the Terry Funk stuff with...
He wanted to see the Duke.
With the Duke. And it started there. And it then went to Deathmatch Duke, which then turned into Dave the Potato versus Gargano, which AJ Gray has never main evented an AIW show, especially against Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, I'm sure people saw that clip on my social media.
And then it went to this barbed wire, no rope barbed wire match. All thinking that this would make John a little more happy.
I'm not happy because I have a lot of people to answer to later tonight that are expecting to see Pentagon and Phoenix.
But you know what you can take from today? We watched these matches together as friends.
I lived them, brother.
We watched them together as friends, just two friends hanging out, shooting the breeze. You and a number one new release best-selling author.
Yeah, let's talk about your book. for a second before I remember that I'm mad.
You might not make it to see the book come out.
Yeah, oh man.
How do you feel sitting next to a #1 new release Amazon pre-order bestseller?
I'm sure you're not the first one.
But you've never sat. No one's ever sat on the casting couch next to you.
I don't even understand. I don't understand the book world at all.
Yeah.
Are you doing an audio version?
I have to, I guess.
Where you have to read it in your words?
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
That's pretty good.
No, I don't. No, it's not at all. I don't like that because I always hear a lisp. When I talk, I hear a lisp.
A lisp?
A lisp.
Like
and
a
now
twan?
I'm trying
like,
not to do it.
Like a twan lisp?
I'm not going there. But no, I always hear that, so I don't want to do the audiobook at all.
So before we get back to my misery, let's talk about this this step into the world of literature that
I'm
you've made.
essentially Shel Silverstein.
Who's that?
That was oh god. Folks, we're watching. Like I said, we're watching this No Rope Barbed Wire. So if we just stop talking, it's because we're taking in this amazing spectacle. So like 3 weeks to a month after I got released from New York, I got an email saying, "Hey, I just wrote Dan Severn's book. Would you want to do one?" Sure. It's something I've always thought about doing, and so we did it. And now 3.5 years later, it's finally being released.
So you've taken some time on this.
I've gone through a lot for this book. Writer.
Do you have a book agent?
I have 2 writers, a literary agent, a publishing company, a publishing agent, and a literacy company.
Is there big money in books these days?
I don't know. I'll be honest. I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm getting paid for this book.
You have no idea what you're getting paid?
No, I have to. You know me. I don't read emails.
I know that. You send a lot of them to me to read.
I do. I don't read a lot of emails. I just kind of, when is this coming out? How can we make it happen? Let's go from there. That's literally my mindset on a lot of things with this book.
This had to have taken quite a bit of time.
The first writing, so we switched. Like I said, we switched writers. The first writing took like 28 hours over the phone, and the second one took like 26 hours over the phone.
So what do? You just talk to this? You don't even write it yourself? You just talk to this guy on the phone and tell him the stories?
I tell him the whole. We go like top beginning to end of my life.
You could have just sent him this podcast. We've covered it all.
We've covered it all. So it takes a long. I mean, 3 or 4 hour Skype calls at a time for weeks, and then going on the road on the weekends. And I'm very, very happy with it, with the finished product, and it's going to be awesome. I'm very, very excited for it. Definitely will be at the merch tables. Get signed copies.
Signed?
Yeah. Low price of, I'm not sure yet. September 10th is the official release date. You can pre-order now on Amazon. Life's short, and so am I.
You're really selling me on this right here.
I am. And now I'm watching Thorn no-sell barbed wire. Here we go. Pause for the cause real quick, guys.
Pause for the cause.
Pause for the cause. Oh. Hold on.
You're really getting into this, huh?
I love deathmatch wrestling, and especially when it's... How did you break your neck?
I don't know.
You landed on your head. You didn't rotate.
The timing was a little off on that one, huh?
There was no timing at all. AIW fans, if you have a chance to go back and relive old AIW matches, how can we do that, John Thorne?
Well, you could. A lot of them are for sale on Smart Mark Video.
Okay,
a lot of them are available on independentwrestling.tv.
Okay, do this. That's you need to. You need to see this barbed wire match. You need to watch the Duke in a 6-man death match. This is fun. I'm seeing Ethan Page look really, really young and in shape. Seeing Dave the Potato main event with Johnny Gargano. Yeah, it's been a good one. It's been a great day for me actually. Today so far, I had a couple of really good flights. Whenever I get picked up from the airport by Thorne, it's always a good start of the day. I canceled the meeting.
Literally, for somebody who is having travel problems, Phoenix does not reply in a quick fashion. It's like 45 minutes in between messages. I don't understand what's going on.
So what's your out?
What do you mean
Besides life? What is your out if this doesn't work out?
I don't know, dude. There's no way that I could get anybody else here.
You and Duke?
No, there's no, like, I've sold so many tickets to the show.
Yeah.
Based on these two guys.
And especially their hype. You know, it might be one of their last independent matches, obviously. They're working next weekend. They're wrestling on Double or Nothing against the Young Bucks. This would have been their second to last booking, I bet.
No, I'm sure they have more.
No. Today, you think maybe Sunday, third to last. They don't got any next week. Aren't they at StarCast?
Dude, I have no idea.
Aren't you at StarCast with Scotty Steiner?
No, he did call me and ask me if I was going, though.
Again?
No, it's just that one time. I heard he bailed or something.
He bailed on StarCast? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think Scotty Steiner's on StarCast this year, ladies and gentlemen. But today, overall, you know, me and you and Ethan Page were talking. The card overall today is a very good one.
Yeah, but it's probably going to change. I don't know what to do. I feel bad for the Fuckets right now if they don't make it.
I feel really bad for them because I really like both of them, and this would have been awesome for them. If it doesn't happen, it's a big bummer. Yeah. This is Sid level of upset that I'm seeing you right now.
Yeah. It is, because this was booked in
for a long time now.
January.
Yeah. No, did you do it knowing that they wouldn't be around very long?
I had a sneaking suspicion, but that wasn't confirmed.
Yeah, obviously then, and
because they're very expensive too, and
their flights are expensive.
The flights were expensive. I had to get two expensive hotels.
And then you had to get the flight to Dallas, separate flights,
right, to where they're supposed to go tomorrow.
And who knows if they're gonna make like. And that's the thing. What goes on for that?
Dude, I have no idea. And that's the thing. And it's like, there's a language barrier sometimes, but then sometimes there's not a language barrier.
Yep.
And I'm just this. So this has been going on. I woke up at 7 a.m. today because my alarm went off for work, and I was going to go back to sleep because I didn't have to get you till about 9:30. And I just looked at my phone, and there was a message from Phoenix. It was like, "Hello, sir." And
I do like they always use "sir." It's very proper. You got to give them that.
I just want them to make it, man. Like, I could have bought another flight for Phoenix, but he won't tell me where he is.
The lack of response is what's screwing everything up right now.
And I got a feeling he's going to respond after this flight could have taken off.
So then we're really screwed.
If you're sitting at the airport trying to figure this out, like, I would think that you have your phone at all times. I don't understand.
You would be on it constantly. That's Mr. Whiskers. Oh.
Meow.
He's not happy. Mr. Whiskers is not happy that John went off on him earlier.
It's a girl. It's a gal.
It's a guy, a cat. It's Mr. But, so what do we... I mean, essentially, I think it's going to end up being you versus Duke.
No, it's not. That's not a fucking option.
We have the production.
No, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know if they're all coming, none of them are coming, some of them are coming.
Because, again, there's no responses.
And then Pentagon said he's delayed, but his flight took off. I checked the status. So I don't know what is going on right now.
Who was that sitting at the door? The blonde sitting at the door by Biggins right there.
It's my ex-girlfriend.
Okay. Your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that
Or
the one
no.
you ran into at the airport?
Actually, no, that's not her. It's Eric Ryan's ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
I got the absolutions mixed up when you said blonde. That would have been the... No, that wouldn't have been the blonde from the airport.
That wouldn't have been Mr. Whiskers' mom?
That's actually... Yeah, I don't know.
There's been a lot of them.
That's not Mr. Whisker's mom. This is post Mr. Whisker's mom, I think.
Okay. Like you said, you have people fly, from different states coming in, and people are excited, and as they should be. But this is kind of what sucks about indie wrestling at times, is how you have to deal with these things. And now I don't you don't know how to, because there's a lot of questions up in the air.
You can't. I can't deal with it, because it's like, if they're not getting back to me, how do I solve the problem? And it's, it's been an hour. It goes like hours in between the correspondence. So, he says he misses his flight in Guadalajara, Mexico, which he wasn't. Had no idea. And then I said, okay, here's my phone number. I said, I looked. He says he lands in San Diego at 7:10 a.m. I said, here's my phone number. I said, I looked, and there's a Delta flight that leaves at 8 a.m. that will get you here in time.
Yep.
That is... So after I say that, I get a response.
It was at least an hour.
Oh, it's way longer than that. It is... Let me do a little math here. 4 hours later.
Oof.
I did everything possible to take the 810. But I didn't make it. Looking for more options.
Okay.
What time can you arrive? This is an exact hour later response. 23:23 or 22:20,
which would be 11:23 tonight.
22:45. It's no more at this airport. I said, if you're in San Diego, I can get you on the 10:30 a.m. that lands at 8. And now,
So we're still thinking he's in Guadalajara. Do you know where he is?
he should be. According to his original message, he was traveling to San Diego.
But we don't know where he is.
And this is what is pissing me off.
Because we don't know where he is.
Right.
And we don't know how to get him here.
Right.
So, I mean, this isn't the normal podcast that we do. This isn't the fun-loving, jovial, Swoggle and Thorne team.
I'm just very frustrated right now because this is like a death blow. I feel like.
Again, I mean that's how we felt for the Sid thing too.
Yeah, but you can't find two talents the caliber of Pentagon and Phoenix
in 4 hours. Yeah. Is Tracy Smothers available?
I'm sure he is.
Well,
so yeah, I just don't know how this is going to turn out.
I think we definitely have to do an update. I think we pause for the cause. And we do an update on what happens. Let's bring the podcast stuff to the venue.
No, because if they don't come,
you might not be able to podcast ever again.
Jumping off a fucking bridge, I think.
Jeez. It's not the first time I've heard that today.
It's just so frustrating.
Yeah,
like
you
I
haven't
can't.
heard from him.
It's so hard to like put into words how frustrating this is. That this is booked in January. I bought the flights. I bought the fucking hotels in advance. Like, you know, this is a lot of money. They're
the hottest team going. Hottest available team.
And they are a very pricey team.
Yeah.
So I'm just... Oh, man. I don't even know.
We're going to do an update.
We're not going to do an update. I'm telling you right now, we're not doing a fucking update. Because I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I can tell you right now that I have a very bad feeling.
I do too.
I don't want to do an update.
We're doing an update. We'll see you in a couple hours.
No, we're not going to do a fucking update. It's not happening.
Why?
Because I'm not going to set this shit up just to be fucking mad again.
I'm not going to be mad. We're going to do it after the show.
Yeah, I'm going to be... Okay, that's going to be even worse.
You'll be in a good mood by then.
No, I'm going to have a fucking goddamn riot on my hands.
They're not going to riot.
Dude. You have no idea. Like... I think it's hard for you to comprehend some of this stuff sometimes.
For this, yeah.
Because it's different where you promote and different how you do
100%.
business.
100%.
And it's also like...
And we don't...
You look at like a non-WWE guys like, what's the big deal?
No. I'm looking at it. I see these guys as huge deals. I've wanted to do it. But it is definitely different because how long it's been promoted. How big of names they are right now. No, it is a big deal. It would be a big deal for us. I just have the thought of there's nothing we can do right now. And that's the part that's, literally nothing. Just got to roll with the punches, and that's what sucks.
I mean, it's just, I don't know, man.
Let's end it there.
What are you ending it for?
What else do you want to talk about, John?
Your fucking book or something.
We already talked about the book.
What else are you doing with your life?
I'm wrestling for you today. I'm in Milwaukee.
At least we got you a big surprise today.
See? You want me to... hey, do we have a lucha mask?
Oh, God.
Is there... We can do it like what Bateman did with Sid. I can do that.
Oh, my God.
Why? Why? We have Weird World coming out as New Jack. We have another big surprise, which is going to blow the roof off.
Well, it's already going to be revealed after this.
We have Kaplan. We have Kaplan. I think people are going to be very happy with that.
I just,
Here we go. Go ahead.
I just sit and I think, like, did somebody put a curse on me one day? Because this seems to just happen to me far too often.
It does happen to you a lot.
And I don't know why. It honestly is, some points just makes me want to quit.
Did you... The New Orleans Voodoo has Weird World or Weird... what's his name?
What are you talking about?
New Orleans Voodoo. That Worldwide always talks about,
Oh, he thinks that maybe a witch case.
Yeah.
But that's been happening far longer than that.
Well, maybe that was the icing on
Sid
the
was
cake.
before that.
Sid was before that. Maybe it was the icing on the cake.
No, I just, I sit here and I just don't know.
Jaylet's going to be awesome.
I just don't know. I might just fucking close, dude.
No.
After a while, it gets
Oh, it adds up and adds up and adds up.
defeating.
Yep. feels like nothing is working out.
And this was working out until I woke up today. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
If you're not going to come, tell me yesterday.
But then we don't know what's going on. But if that's the case, they run into the possibility of it getting out there.
Yeah, but they don't care. They're untouchable.
Yeah. You're right there.
They have contracts. Like, it doesn't matter. That's the thing, too, is like all these people have contracts. So it's like, if we fuck over indies, who cares? We have guaranteed contracts. And, I'm speculating at this point, but
There's been a lot of speculation today.
it's hard not to when I have dealt with people who have experienced missed flights.
Yes.
And they have gotten here with far less time.
Yep. The lack of communication and the time between communication is the biggest issue right now. That's the biggest issue because we don't know what's going on.
I'm so frustrated right now. As, it's like, it's like going to like your death sentence or something. Because it's like, it all falls on my shoulders.
Yeah, you're right.
And I have to march into this building of 400 people and deliver the message.
And no matter
potentially
what,
that these guys aren't here.
And no matter what, potentially, it looks as you screwed the fans over. Not these two, but you did. And that's what sucks. Is as the promoter, it all falls back on you.
Yeah, and it is just like the pressure that I feel right now is unbelievable. And it's like I can't even come up with a audible because they will not. I don't know if they're still showing up or not.
And then you're booking other people, and if they do show up, now you know what I mean? No, exactly.
So I'm just like, might have to call Triple H, see if he can get me somebody out here.
You are. You're gonna call him?
Yeah.
You're gonna call Paul?
You got his number? You guys were.
I do not.
Well, there goes that plan. Look at Caden.
Is that Caden?
Yes.
Oh my God. Well,
I mean, what to do? What do you suggest?
you will not like it.
What is it?
What's always my suggestion?
I don't know.
Whenever we have an issue, what is always my suggestion for a match? That you say people won't like, and it's not going to work.
What's that?
You.
No, I'm not wrestling.
That's always my suggestion. Because I want to see it, and people will be happy.
No. I just feel so fucking bad.
You look like you're going to throw up.
Dude, I feel like I seriously feel nauseous. Like,
is it from the bucket of tater tots that you ate?
No, that actually de-stresses me when I get a good
eating tater tots.
I haven't had a carb all week, man.
Did you get any more tater tots? Is that all you got from Sheets?
No, I had a steak croissant.
Did you eat that?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
And a coffee.
Eddie Kingston here today?
Yeah.
Who's he wrestling?
Nick Gage.
Oh, that's going to be really good.
I understand that.
I'm trying. Okay.
I understand that it is a good show.
This whole show is going to be good.
But.
And I understand your worry and your upsetness. But, hey, you got to look at the positives. Ow.
What are the positives? Please tell me.
You have J-Lit coming up.
Tickets are not selling well.
You have Guido's Beer Bash with Guido and Joey Ryan next weekend.
Yeah, this has sold today has sold 300 more tickets than that.
Okay. You have Nick Gage and Eddie today.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Okay. You have Kaplan.
That'll be fine, but it's like, what do you do if just Pentagon comes?
Pentagon and the guy. The tag guy.
T-Money?
Yes. Yeah.
What do you do with poor Nasty Russ?
Frankie Flynn.
Then now we're at 11 matches, you know?
You always tell me, Dylan, gotta give the fans a ton of matches. They'll be mad. I always say 7 matches.
Well, 7 is just too little.
You're so stupid.
Well, I have to run more shows if I only offer 7 because
You're running 19 shows.
No, because after today, it's done.
It's done. We're done. I'm closing the shop. Do I even get to stay here tonight?
Here?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
You can't sleep in my house. You're going right to the airport, pal.
I am not going right to the airport.
Yeah, I don't want you to fucking have any travel issues from Guadalajara. Got to make sure you make it.
I'm not going to Guadalajara tomorrow. I'm going back home.
Your flight is at like 4 a.m., dude.
My flight's at 6.
So you got to be there at 4. We'll be at the bar till 3.
Who's we?
Me and you.
Why me?
Because I'm going to be drinking my life away.
Why do I have to be a part of that?
Because you're a fucking enabler of this whole thing.
How do you know I was even going to drink tonight? I've done after bars where I haven't drank here. I did one at the Funhouse. Let's talk about that.
What?
Why aren't we partying at the Funhouse tonight?
They said they were understaffed.
Why?
They said they couldn't handle our crowd.
So where were we partying tonight, John?
Good company.
How? Okay, tell me about Good Company.
Well, I've never been there before, but it's a brand new location.
Okay, food?
Yeah.
Good drinks?
As far as I know.
Are there drink specials if we say Abso?
I think there's drink specials if you're you.
Okay. Phoenix text you back yet?
No, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, my laughing at Thorne's pain at times makes up for him trying to ruin my career.
I'd never tried to ruin your career.
He tried to ruin my career. All right. Well, we'll do a follow-up to this tonight. We'll let you guys know how everything goes. I'll make sure I bring the podcast equipment. And on the way to the Good Company, we're going to let you know how it all went. Thorne didn't say no, so we'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
I mean, why did this happen to me, dude? Like,
we're off the air.
You wrapped it up?
Yeah. We're off the air. Two-parter.
Okay. Goodbye.
So, it was okay tonight. Told you it would be. This is where you say thank you to, again, Dylan, because you were right.
Hey, I would like to thank myself, because like I said, I get my best ideas in the shower. Remember I sent you that message right before I got in the shower?
But
even though you're in my fucking downstairs,
Thorne.
I texted you I have my best...
Thorne.
Who switched it up? That was a good switch up.
Who, me? Me? What switch up?
The euthanasia.
Me, dude. I thought of it in the shower.
That's good. That was actually the best switch you could have made.
Yep, I told him that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
You said You said the only way the show could be saved is if I wrestled the Duke.
Because that's always.
That would not have.
I'll let NWO Kaplan. Fake Kaplan back there.
That would not.
Anything like that fucking game.
That would not have saved the show.
No, but so fake Kaplan. The reason I always bring this up is because whenever there's an issue,
when you first came in and you were a dickhead to everyone because you thought you're still a fucking celebrity.
I was never a dickhead.
He said, "Hey, you know New Fun Glory?" He said,
Hey, do you
"Yep,
know MGK."
Yep. Who's this fucking
Sorry,
guy?
can we turn your heat off too?
I got the AC on, dude.
Hey, so
You like the audibles I came up with, though?
I did.
yeah, this is where you say, Dylan, you were right. We're gonna cut that. Yeah.
He's vlogging.
So hey,
Did you hear what he said?
what?
He said, all right, Ethan Page.
No, people watch us.
What, your fucking 46-second fucking vlogs of going sleeping?
Those are good vlogs. Weekend vlog part 8.
That was not a good vlog.
I loved.
What'd you think of the show, Swaggle? Your match was pretty good. Were you happy with yours?
I was very happy with mine. All the moving parts were there.
It all clicked.
It did.
You had a lot of moving parts, too.
Yeah.
I saw you getting your hands on Trey Lamar, though. You kept grabbing him.
I just kept pulling him by the hair.
His match,
And then, hey,
his match was PB Smooth, Trey Lamar, and AJ Gray against Swaggle and the Young Studs. And then, in the middle of the match, Ujack's music hit, and the Weird World and Kaplan came out with a bunch of weapons. And it was like a 9-person fucking brawl.
it was.
And they were like, they had those fucking 4th of July poppers that you throw on the ground.
Oh. I told Weird Body, or Worldwide, I said,
glued to fucking wiffle ball bats, and they kept hitting each other in the face with them.
I said to Worldwide, I said, he hits someone, I go, if you don't fucking hit Trey, I'm gonna be really pissed. Whack! Yes. I know, it was very good. The whole show was good.
Ooh, I blew up on Trey.
You know how to edit?
Me?
For him.
No, him? I don't know.
This isn't my
Straight.
vlog, Kaplan.
This is going straight.
Yeah, you went off on Trey today.
Raw footage.
I wish we would have got you going off on Trey.
I went off on Trey. I went off on the potato. I never yell at people. I was a yelling motherfucker today.
You kind of yelled at Dom before the show. Dom, it's gonna be fucking fine.
I yelled at Dom during the show because him and Tim Donst went like 10 over.
Him and who?
Donst went 10 over.
He yells all the time.
What?
You say you yell all the time. I don't know why you're
He is
acting
a
like
yeller.
you don't yell.
I don't yell.
You yelled at me.
Thorne was so mad today, Sanka, that he was not stopping at red lights, and I just had to say red. He asked me this morning if I packed a gun. He asked me when we got here to go to a gun store. I dealt with my wife today. My wife was very angry.
Dude, at least Pentagon showed up.
I told you he would. I told you I didn't say
What
he
was
would.
his excuse for not getting on the original flight to hit himself?
Oh, we did not even get into that.
Nope.
Is he going to the after show?
Because something happened, obviously.
We can turn this off now, I guess.
Oh, are you angry?
No. I just got some stuff that can't go on the vlog to say, so I